This is the most important thing probably that I'm going to say on this podcast. Every single one of us human beings, you're going to have to walk through these big piles of crap. You're going to have to. They're coming. All right? If you're young and you say, nah, I've got my path laid out for me. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. No, man. You are going to create a massive pile of crap. Through your decisions, your mistakes, you're going to create this massive pile of crap that you're going to have to walk through in life. And there's probably going to be a bunch of them, right? And so what happens in life when you do something stupid and you create this pile of crap and you have no other way to go but through it? You're walking through this crap, man, and it's getting deep and it's getting hard. And it's painful, and it starts to get, right up to your neck. A lot of people will stop right there in the middle of that pile of crap, and they never make it out the other side, right? Well, a lot of people will keep going. So the people that keep going, they finally come out the other side of that pile of crap. But when they come out the other side, everyone around them is looking at them, and they're saying, man, you got crap smeared all over you. You nasty, like you're nasty, dude. That's shameful, right? And what 90% of humans do is everybody's looking at them because of this mistake. They got crap all over them, and their family members and their friends and the people in their workplace, and everybody's looking at them saying, man, you got crap smeared all over you. Most people go and hide in a corner for the rest of their life because they're ashamed, right? They're ashamed. They go hide in the corner. They never try anything again. They never try to put themselves in these environments that they feel uncomfortable, that they feel insufficient, because they're ashamed of their past mistakes. And they don't want to get covered in crap again, so they just don't do anything else. They lose the courage to do what has to be done to continue to progress through life. What you have to learn to do is walk through the crap, come out the other side, and when everybody's looking at you and laughing at you and thinking that you're just a piece of crap, you have to be able to look back at those people right dead in the eye, and when they say you got crap smeared all over you, you look down at yourself and you have to say, yeah, I do, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. And if you do that and you don't allow the shame and the regret and the heaviness of what you just went through, if you don't allow that to stop you and you just keep going, all that crap that you're covered in, it starts to fall off of you, right? It starts to fall away, and eventually you're good again. But you cannot allow that to stop you. And that is what stops most people. It's regret. It's shame. It's the pile of crap they had to walk through 10 years ago that they created. And because of that, they never do anything with the rest of their freaking life, man. I hate that for people, man. Because let me tell you, man, there's been so many times in my life I've made so many freaking mistakes. I've gotten covered in so much crap. And everybody looked at me and said, you are a freaking turd. And I said, yeah, I am a turd, but guess what? I'm going to keep freaking going, man. That pisses people off. People attack me all the time. You know what, man? Nobody's going to remember your mistakes unless you are successful in spite of your mistakes. Unless you keep going while you're covered in crap. And when you do that, people look around at you and they say, hold on just a minute, man. He can't do that. He can't be successful. Remember this. Remember all this crap that he was covered in. Hold on, look at the mistakes this guy's made. Look, they try to reel you back into that, man. That's what people want to do. What do they call it? Crabs in a bucket, right? They want to pull you back down into that crap that you came out of. It freaking pisses them off, dude. The stuff that I've done, man, pisses people off so freaking bad. And you know who it pisses off the most? The people who know all of my mistakes. It makes them so mad. Because I can look back at them in the eye and say, yeah, man, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Nobody's gonna remember your mistakes unless you're successful in spite of your mistakes. And you know why? Because most people make these big mistakes in life and they hide in the corner, man. And nobody remembers you. I don't care what you did freaking 10 years ago, man. I don't care what you did yesterday. You just gotta keep going. That's it. That's how you put yourself in these environments to become who you want to be. Period. There's no secret. It's painful. It freaking hurts, man. And you're gonna have people for the rest of your life trying to remind the world about the mistakes you made. That's old news, man. I feel sorry for you. This is a foundational truth in every aspect of your life, in your career, in your marriage, in your faith. Because if you look at the context of this conversation in your faith, Nick, if you decide to accept Christ and you decide to follow Christ one day, well, let's say, God forbid, 5, 6, 7 years down, God forbid you have an affair. You do something totally stupid. You do something you knew was wrong, but you have to have the courage to move on from that. Even in your faith, it's like you have to have the courage to move on with that. In your business, you make a big freaking mistake, man. You have to have the courage to move on from that. Yeah, without the courage to move on, and it's not gonna feel like courage when you're doing it. When you're moving on from it, it's gonna be trudging, laborious steps, and you're gonna feel the shame, and you're gonna see the people looking at you, but it's not gonna feel like this magnificent, like, oh yeah, I've got courage, man. No, it's just step by step by step. People ask me all the time, man, would you change anything about your life? People ask me this question all the time. What would you change about your path? Would you change anything? And the answer to that question is, well, I could sit here and if you gave me 5 minutes, I could probably come up with 100 things that I would go back and make different. But if I had the power to do that, would I actually do it? The answer is no. Because every single one of those things that I've done, every single one of those piles of crap that I created for myself that I had to walk through, every single one of those things led me to this conversation. And if I went back and changed any one of those things, I wouldn't be the man who I am today. And guess what? I love the man who I am today.